Okay. New goalie in there. No idea about his experience. But we'll find out, I guess. Team trying to test him right off the top here. Back to Shea. Shea lines up, takes a shot. Steers it wide. White, oh, fumbles on it there. High Prairie gets the puck on out. Shea, the man back. He goes back to pick her up here. Wheeler gets it out, and it gets sent right back into the Flyers' end. Dick up off the boards. Wheeler tries to move it up, and comes right back into the Flyers' end. Dick to Wheeler. Shea picks it up, hits the back of the ref's skates there. Zink tries to move it forward. Wheeler now tries to grab her, and punch it on out. Moody there. Oh, Moody, great effort there by Moody. Sorry, gotta turn that camera. Steers that one High Prairie player away from the net. Oh, a nice pass out front. Right out front there. Gosling gets it out from in front, but right onto the stick of a High Prairie team member. And Olsen gloves it down. Where is it? There it is on Vanderlyn, and Vanderlyn, and nice pass out to Clay. Clay has some room, has one man to beat. Tries to get over to Vanderlyn, and into the corner. Out front, click to, they're all back down there behind the net. Where is it now? There it is. Clay going in for it. Comes on out. Moody stops it. Moody flicks it back in. On the boards. Vanderlyn looking for it. Pops it out. Gosling out to Clay. Or, yeah, to Clay. Comes on pass. Just bounces over Moody's stick. Moody was racing back to pick it up. Back to Gosling. Gosling tries to get over to Clay. Comes back to Moody. Moody over to Glay. Glay tipped it up to Clay. Clay misses that, and it goes on up as Vanderlyn and races on in to try to pick it up. Vanderlyn gets thrown to the ground with a high hit. Moody pinches on in, throws it on the net. The goalie steers it wide and holds on. High Prairie around the boards. Lipkis tries to grab her. Brown there as well. Ebert picks it up. Tries to get up front. Right out to, oh, McCracken was right there. Just a little too far there. Over to Clausen. Clausen up to McCracken. McCracken. And now everyone's falling over the place. Clausen now. Clausen up to Braun. Braun doesn't see it. Slides right on through everyone. McCracken going to pick it up. McCracken holds it up. Comes back to Braun. McCracken and Braun both there. High Prairie comes right at the puck. Sends it around the boards. Clausen picks it up here. Clausen, can you get it up front? Got a couple chances. Decides to go for the wraparound. Goalie keeps him out. Back to Clausen. Clausen, again, Braun was looking to get off there, and it goes right on through, and that'll be icing. So Wheeler and Zink, White and Shea and Dick out there. Zink wins it back. Shea up off the glass into the hands of High Prairie there, trying to move it on out. High Prairie picks it up. White there right in front of the net, trying to keep it to the side. Raymond Dick steering away there for a second. Goes behind the net. High Prairie goes in to grab it. Shea tries to grab it there too. Wheeler comes on back to the point. Wheeler kicks it on out. Shot goes wide. High Prairie with possession. Come on, boys. Let's get her on out. Raymond Dick flicks it. Goes up to Wheeler. Wheeler's got Zink with him. Wheeler back to Zink. Zink right on the goal. And I don't know who put it in. Wheeler and Zink were both taking a swipe at it. They put it in behind the replacement High Prairie goalie. Oh, sorry. I didn't turn this at all. See, you missed that. Flyers up 3-0. Moody, Glay, Vanderlinden, Gosling, and Clay. Moody moving on up. Moody up to Clay. Clay tips it forward. Goalie covers it. I think they're going to be doing some quick whistles here with the replacement goalie, just to keep him safe. Gosling back to Moody. Moody lines up, takes a shot, goes wide. Goulet, tries to keep it in. Gosling back checks there, and I don't know. Interference. Oh, Goulet's going off for interference. A little bit of a bump from behind there and on top of him as he was trying to break out there. Hebert, Braun, Moody, and Hipkiss. High Prairie on the point. High Prairie tries to get up front. Moody sprawls down to keep it out, or prevent that pass to go front. Back to the point. Shot. Deflection. Wide. Moody trying to keep him on the boards. Back to the man behind the net. Moody again trying to get on him. Back to point. Shot. And Olsen holds on. Kraken and Wheeler come out. Moody tries to launch it out. It's a player. Wheeler clears it. High Prairie in their own zone. Wheeler on them. Back to Hipkiss. Hipkiss throws it right back on in. High Prairie looking to pick up speed. Cracking on them. Wheeler gets a stick on it. Comes back and the Flyers in. Olsen holds on to it behind the net there and leaves it for Hipkiss. Hipkiss tries to get on out. Wheeler trying to fight to get it. High Prairie with it. High Prairie lines up, takes a shot. Olsen stops it and then swats it to the boards. Out front, across on the point. Again, try to get across. Wheeler intercepts that one, and it deflects over to Hipkiss, who puts it right on net. And You might have heard the High Parade team yell big save as their replacement goalie saves it there. Zink fighting for it. Zink will be going into the box here. Once the Flyers touch it, right here. Gonna call it holding. So Flyers got off the penalty kill and now are right back on it. Moody and Gallet go out on defense. Gosling goes out to join Clay. High Prairie wins it. Gosling on him. Gallet almost was able to grab her there. Gallet keeping the attention on him. High Prairie controlling that puck right out front. Out onto Gosling's stick. Gosling throws it on down. Clay racing after it here. Puck onto Gosling's stick. Gosling lines up, takes a shot, gets deflected. Gosling again on it. High Prairie now, center ice. Holds it up, Gosling throws it on back down. Out comes Vanderlinden as Clay and Gosling get off. Comes back to Wheeler. Wheeler takes a shot. Oh, and deflects there in front by Vanderlinden. Up and over the shoulder. No fault of the goalie there. I don't think he was going to be able to save that. That was a beautiful deflection. Short-handed goal by the Flyers. Wheeler lining up to take the face off. Moody and Gallet on D. Comes on back. Moody gets a stick on it. That one goes wide. Back to the point. Goes through High Prairie skates there. Lines up, takes a shot from the point. Wheeler blocks it. And then out to Olsen for the save. Ipkiss and Clausen out with Braun and Hebert. .44 seconds left in the power play for High Prairie. Ipkiss with a bump there. Back to the point. Around the boards. Back to High Prairie, who passed fairly well here. Ipkiss gets a stick on it. Now Braun clears it. Hebert racing in. Hebert strips him of the puck. Braun with them. But a bunch of red jerseys converge on him. And they come away with the puck. Ipkiss got a stick on that one. Just slows him down. Now High Prairie coming on in. Fancy moves, takes a shot. Olsen keeps it away. Zink out of the box now. Clausen leaves it for the red jersey there. Back to the point. Lines up, takes a shot. Got deflected there by the stick of Hebert. Now McCracken goes on in, picks it on up. Kraken, nice pass over to Braun. Hebert moves it on up. Oh, Ipkiss had the puck taken off his stick. Pops on over to Braun. Braun flips it on forward. Has McCracken with him. Oh, loser there. High Prairie now on the attack. High Prairie throws it on in the Flyers' end. Olsen right up front to Shea. Shea passes back to red jersey just to give him a shot, but then decides he's going to block it. Back to red jersey. That one goes in. White and Shea come off. Zink, Wheeler, and Dick on. Moody and Goulet on D. Goulet over to Moody. Moody up off the boards over to Wheeler. Nice pass, just unable to control it. Back. Moody goes to pick it up. Moody over to Dick. Dick up off the boards. Tries to win it back. Right in center ice, Goulet fights for it. Wheeler, and then tries to move it forward. It gets deflected around onto a High Prairie stick, and they send it in on Olsen. Olsen gives it to Goulet, and they try to clear it here. Moody stands on that a little bit. Now Goulet goes in after it. Back to the point, takes a shot. Wheeler got a hand on it. He's able to pull it off the stick. Another shot there. I think Wheeler blocked that one as well. Now Moody's going to get to this one. Moody flips it on up into the air, gets it on out. Olsen, or no, sorry, no. Wheeler now moving up with Dick. And then sends it over to Dick. Dick in the corner has two men on him. Wheeler goes in, pulls the puck out. Tries to get it out to Zink there. High Prairie now making the move. Trying to get past Brandon. Brandon won't let it happen. Dick flips it on out. High Prairie brings it in to be called for offside. Ipkiss Clausen out there. Clay, Gosling, Vanderlyn join. Gosling back to Ipkiss, who moves it up onto High Prairie stick there. High Prairie flip it on in. Clausen behind the Flyers net, moves around the other direction. Up off the boards. Clay trying to get it out. Comes right back on in. Right out front. Right, gets caught in Ipkiss's jersey. Gosling be able to move it forward. Clausen now on it. Right out front. Onto Clay's stick. Clay flips it on forward. Moves in across the red line, across the blue. Has Vanderlyn with him in front. Oh, Vanderlyn wasn't able to gather it. And red jersey down in the corner. And they blow the whistle. Clay went down with him there. He's okay, just catching his breath, it looks like. Flyers up 4-1 with 1:29 left in the second. Boys will line back up. Gosling to Clay. Clay trying to get back to Ipkiss. Ipkiss at the point, moving on in. Lines up, takes a shot. Vanderlinden there is trying to deflect it. Vanderlinden on the boards, trying to keep it in. Clausen gives it a kick up into the corner. Clay racing in after it. Around the boards. Vanderlinden trying to grab it. White jersey all over the place. Vanderlinden picks it up. Vanderlinden with possession. Pops on back to Gosling at the point. Takes a shot, gets deflected wide. Clay strips the puck. Oh, and then loser. Comes back to Gosling. Gosling moves it on forward. Vanderlinden there. Vanderlinden looking to get up front. That one gets deflected wide. Up off the boards. Yeah, and that makes it on out. Clausen racing back to pick it on up. Ebert out there. with Braun and McCracken. Clausen moves on in, flips it on in, and that comes right on back out, and that'll be icing all day long. .27 seconds left in the second period. Ebert lining up. Ebert moves it across. Comes on back to point. White holds it in. White up to Ebert. Hits the linesman there. And with 16 seconds left, goes back to Shea. Shea up off the half boards and back into High Prairie's end, and this will be end right here pretty quick. There we go. End of the second. Flyers up 4-1.